Pre-market news and views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is March 25th, 2015. I want to thank you all for tuning in. All right, we're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures, and what you're going to see here is that the futures are trading a little bit lower on the session. They're down about 3/4 of 1 point, about 1 point, I should say, to 20.84 per contract. And you can see it's been a little bit of a sideways move all night long, and we're pretty much in the lower range of where we've been. So again, we'll see how this market plays out. Again, it's not unusual to get a pullback after a quadruple witching options expiration. So I think that's what we're kind of seeing, at least at the moment. But volume has been very, very light the last couple of days. We'll see what happens today. Again, what you want to focus on is the stocks that are moving. That's what's going to make money as a day trader. The first stock we got to look at today, though, is Kraft Foods. KRFT is the ticker symbol. Looks like they're going to merge with Heinz. If you own the stock, congratulations. Stock closed at $61.32. It is now trading at $83 a share. I do not own it, unfortunately. I wish I did. But either way, the stock is merging with Heinz, and that's owned by Warren Buffett. I think 3G Capital is also involved in a deal. But either way, Kraft Foods taking off today. And again, if you own it, you just try your stop loss or you take your profit off the table, one or the other. But it's a tremendous move. And the stock probably just goes sideways from here. But anyway, you slice it or dice it. That's a big deal on the table. Now, this is the positive for this deal, is that other big deals are most likely around the corner. So it may not be a Warren Buffett deal, but you're going to see other big mergers, other big transactions. As long as interest rates are low, we'll probably start to get these mega mergers, that's what I like to call them, in the pipeline very, very soon. So we'll see if that is the case. Let's take a look at the stock in the news here. Apollo, I believe that they had numbers today. If I'm not mistaken, Apollo, if I just want to make sure that my notes are correct here, I think they had earnings or something along those lines. I already took that screen off the board. So either way, the stock is getting hammered today. Closed at $27.99, now trading at $23.35. I'm looking here for a good level on this equity, and I'm having a very, very difficult time finding it. You'll find a little bit of support around $22.50. It might even be $22.25, $22. So be very, very careful with this equity. I really don't like the look of it. It's in a downtrend now, and stocks like this, you got to be a little bit careful with. Next stock in the news is MRK. It looks like Merck is the company. MRK is the ticker symbol. Looks like they increased their stock repurchase program to $10 billion. Believe it or not, yesterday we closed out an options trade on Merck, a call option, for 138% profit. On the second half was actually 195% profit, but total gain was 138%. Today the stock is gapping up. It closed at 58.63 yesterday. It's trading at 59.45. I'm going to give Merck the upside bias to around 60.85, 60.80, somewhere $60.80. I'm not sure it gets there today, but either way, that's the stock does have my upside bias into that level. That's what I've calculated. Even when I got involved in the stock, it was down here, 56. So a lot of people were chuckling, but we did get the last laugh on that one. Either way, Merck's still a pretty strong name today, and the stock is up about $1 or a little bit less than $1 from yesterday's close on a share buyback. Let's take a look at LXK. This is Lexmark. I forget the news on this one. You could check it out yourself. We're not big news people here. But either way you slice it or dice it. I think they may have done an acquisition. Yeah, I think they did. I think they bought out Kofax Software. So stock is trading up at $44. It closed at $40.79. Now this stock has resistance right around 44.25. So I don't expect a lot of upside from here. It doesn't mean it can't have upside in the coming days. Just today, I think you're going to hit a wall of resistance between 44.25 and 45. So if you own this one, I would trail the stop loss right now. I just don't see a lot of upside in Lexmark this morning. Now, if you want our trades and see everything that we're doing each and every day, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to our In The Money Stocks chat room. You got nothing to lose. You'll see everything that we're doing. We've really had a great, stellar 2015, and with the volatility expecting to be in place this year, we are expecting that we should have a lot of great trading action in the intraday stock chat. Let's take a look at lumber liquidators, because this is actually catching a bid today. Stock is up at $31.70. That's a pretty decent pop. It closed at $28.83. So all in all, when you look at lumber liquidators, I believe that the Consumer Product Safety Commission is going to hold a teleconference this morning on safety concerns that were brought up in the 60-minute report. So I think this is coming out at 10 o'clock in the morning. But right now, this stock is catching a pretty stellar bid. Again, there's so many shorts in this equity right here. If you get any kind of a squeeze, this could be an impressive move where the stock goes up to $34, $35 before it hits any kind of real resistance. So again, just keep that in mind. Lumber liquidators, there is a consumer protection announcement that will be made later, I believe at 10 o'clock in the morning. So we'll see how that plays out and if it does move the stock a little bit. But either way, it is soaring right now, and that's really all that matters. Let's take a look at Facebook. Looks like Facebook has an announcement today. They're going to have some type of, I believe, conference as well, where they're going to, like a developer conference, a little bit later today. So I believe this is a 2-day conference. But either way, Facebook has been soaring and roaring. The stock is overbought on the daily chart. But the bigger time frames say that it's uptrending and it can go higher. So again, we'll see what comes out of Facebook, but that could be a potential mover and shaker today, and that's something that we will be looking at in the intraday stock chat. Another leading stock that I looked at this morning that was a little bit on the weaker side was Baidu. We talked about this yesterday in the intraday stock chat, and anybody that's a member knows that we talked about the $219 level, $218.75. We said that would be the daily chart max move for now, and the stock will retreat. Today it's trading down. It closed at $213.60. Today it's trading at $209. So that's a pretty good little fall. We're going to watch this one. There could be some plays on Baidu once the opening bell rings today. So keep that on the radar. That is something that we will be looking to play in the intraday stock chat today, whether it's on the long side or the short side. Whatever the chart tells us to do, that's the action that we're going to take. All right, let's focus our attention now on crude oil. Crude oil is getting a little pop today. It's up 26 cents to $47.76. You can see on my left screen the US dollar index is weaker. Dollar down, oil up. It's just that simple. If we take a look here at the crude market, we're going to go to USO, which is a good ETF to trade light sweet crude, and that's trading at $16.91. This is still a tough trade. If the dollar gets any pop or any kind of a bid, I think crude comes right back in. So be a little bit aware of that inverse relationship between crude and the dollar, and I think you'll be just fine. Let's take a look here at the gold market. Gold is trading up about $5 to $1,196.50. The GLD this morning is trading at around 114.89. That's up from 114.57 during yesterday's close. Gold looks fine. It may need to consolidate a little bit or pull back, but it does have more upside in the cards if you ask me. So again, gold has staged a nice little reversal as of late, and it should do pretty well, especially if the dollar dips a little bit. So we'll see how that plays out. But all in all, it should be a pretty interesting trading day today. We have a lot of stocks in motion. And again, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat, and you'll see everything that we're doing each and every day. You get to see our desktop live, and it's a pretty nice format. You get to ask questions throughout the entire session. So with that being said, everybody have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.